I feel very, really honored to have the opportunity to have worked with him. We all miss him now, and he's very, very dedicated, very committed. As the honorary chairman, he always gives us a lot of room to speak our mind. He'll guide us with his wisdom and his vision, but on the other hand, he would never impose.
It had been my privilege to know Daniel through Ronald McDonald House Charities of Hong Kong. He had been one of my most respected people in my life. Without Daniel, we would never have the first house in Sha Tin, which I have been serving for 16 years. Daniel always shared with me his belief, the beauty of the house, distance of the heart. 1 minute is eternity in the heart of the parents.
And so he started working, looking for a location close to the Prince of Wales Hospital. And that is how our first house was founded, only 4 minutes walks away.
It was 30 years ago that I became the controller of McDonald's Hong Kong. Daniel has a big heart. When he learned that there was this little girl that needed liver transplant, he immediately asked me to donate $100,000 to help the child to go to Australia for the operation. And through this, we came to know the doctors in the Prince of Wales Hospital. Dr. Patrick Yuen, who was at the time the head of the Children's Cancer Centers in the Prince of Wales Hospital, very much buy into the idea of the Ronald McDonald House. And I'm proud to say that today he remained a director of our charity. What he did was that he drove round and around the hospital to find the ideal location. Eventually, he came across a piece of land just across the street. But he didn't know that the name of the village was To Sek, means lots of stone. So we not only find a lot of boulders on the construction site, and the worst is that there was a huge rock on the hillside, and in event of a slide, it may endanger the house. We thought of using explosive, chemical, and eventually has to use drills manually to remove the stone.
He always remembered our children and the house, and donate a lot of items for the children at the house, like a lot of beautiful paintings, the room sponsorship project, and also the jukebox.
So he definitely felt that there was a need, and now we all know that this home away from home is very important. And a lot of our families who stayed with us, I think they also agree with us that it has helped them a lot in a very difficult time.
He was also a very generous person who supported Ronald McDonald House Charities activities very much. For example, he attended every year, he attended golf and also the annual gala.
I know that he's a strong view, that's very clear. But on the other hand, I think he's very tactful in terms of guiding and leading us to the right conclusion. And I have a lot of respect for him. And we discussed a lot of things, how we could position ourselves for the second house, because we know that the Center of Excellence is going to be built in Kai Tak. He gave us a lot of good advice. In fact, he worked with Iris and myself and had discussion with us right up to about 10 weeks before he passed away. And that's why we were all very saddened and shocked when we heard the news. He's always hopeful, very positive, and always give us the energy and supported us to go and look for more possible sites. So for the second house, I think Daniel has already given us a lot of support, ideas, and now that he's not going to be with us, we will definitely carry out what he wanted to do and continue to achieve our goal to find the second house and build the second house, because I know he wanted it very badly.